Hello and welcome back to our presentation. Today, me, Hồ Hoàng Nam, and my teammate, Nguyễn Thị Hồng Nhung, will be presenting about the book called The Danish Girl. Now, moving on to the reason that why we choose this book. And you see, we share the same hobby, which is movies. We're really into movies. And when we heard that The Danish Girl actually won the Oscar, that is when we decided to dig deeper into this work of art. And we chose the written version of it, which is the Danish Girl book version. And we did some research on it.
Yeah, and either written or movie version, they all open a positive door for reader to take another look at homosexual community, or as known as LGBT communities.
Oh, thank you, Nhung. Now, I'm going to inform you a little bit about the author of this book. Her name is Lily Else Elbanes, or known as Lily Elby. Her male name before she did the transgender was Einor Wegener. She was born in 1882 and she passed away at the age of 49. She was the first Danish or the first person in the planet to do the transgender. She got married to Gerda in 1904, and her occupation is artist. She working as an artist. Now about the book, the Danish Girl book. This book is an official memoir, and it's called Man into Woman. It was written by Haythorne Jacobson, and it was published in 1933. This book is an autobiography about the life of Elinor, or known as Lily. The book Danish Girl, written by David, get inspired from her real life.
And this is the book cover, Man into Woman. So here are some information about the film The Danish Girl. And the film is a biographical romantic drama film directed by Thomas Job Hooper, as known as Tom Hooper, who achieved Oscar reward for the Best Director in 2011 with the film The King is Speed. And the film The Danish Girl is published in 2015 and it deserves to get all attention from audience. And like Nam mentioned, The Danish Girl is obviously based on the novel of the same name written by David. So here is a picture of Tom Hopper, and this is a poster of the film. Next is our favorite character. To me, my favorite character is his wife, Gerda Gobity. And I love her because of her strength. She's strong enough to put herself away to accept the truth that the real person of his husband. So what about you, Nam? What's your favorite character?
Well, for my favorite character, that would be Lily or Einor himself or herself, you can call it. She or he is a bravery person, and Einor or Lily are willing to decide to live his or her life to the fullest, without fear and without hesitation.
Just sound good. So can you summarize this book?
Absolutely. Moving on to the book summary, The Danish Girl. Now, set in early 1920s in the capital of Denmark, real-life reowner painter artist Einor share a strongly bond and filled with love marriage with his less recognized poultry's wife, Gerda. However, the very foundation of their relationship is about to compromise when one day Gerda will playfully ask of Einar to fill in one of her female models and pose for a painting, dressed in a marvelous dress. This life-changing experience will trigger a subtle transformation inside Einar, who will begin to realize that in reality, he is Lily. And Lily is the name of Anna that gave it to him. Anna was one of was a friend of both Einar and Gerda. Anna decided to call him Lily. Who will begin to realize that in reality he is actually Lily, a woman trapped in a man's body, and that is his real true self, and he should start living as a proper woman. So Einar determined to live his new life to the fullest with boldly attempt amidst prejudice, discriminations, social dictations, and of course public outcry, to fight for the right to be different and undergo a highly experimental sex reassignment surgery that would eventually make Lily a notable transgender pioneer. Now, the name of the doctor who did the surgery for Lily, his name was Magnus, and he was a German. After many and many surgeries, Lily finally passed away due to the surgery doesn't go as planned. So living his life for the last 14 months, Lily claimed that that was the happiest time of her life, and she has no regrets. So you will hear some similarity as well as differences between adaptation and the original version. Please continue, Nhung.
Yeah, although they bear some superficial similarity, the differences between the book cover, the book version, and the film are remarkable. The first thing I mentioned is that the time uh, they want to suicide. Uh, in reality, him, the Lily Avis mentioned the things that she want to suicide many times, and maybe the day she will pass away. But in the film version, this detail just fugitive to just a sentence. The second thing is you mentioned that in the film he was absorbed by a stranger. So does it detail appear in the written version now?
I don't think so. I think this is the difference between the movie version and the book version. Actually, in the book, there's no mention of Einar or Lily being abused by a stranger on the street. Um, the fact is, no, it's the fact that Einar is actually look like a woman himself because he has this woman body figure, and he was nowhere near to being abused by strangers on the street.
Oh yeah, I got it. So the finally is that you mentioned that he suffered from five five section operation. Is it?
Yeah, in the book version, he suffers 5 times of surgeries. He was going through surgeries 5 times. Five.
Oh yeah, but however, in cinematic version, he only performed just 2 times. So I think that is the remarkable differences between the book, the written version, and the film.
Yeah, I also think the same.
Yes. So this is so what we gain from this story. The first thing is the definition of love. Love is not gender by body and sexuality.
And selfish isn't a good appearance in a relationship.
Yes, and we should to respect the homosexual people. And the most important is find the courage to be yourself. And I mean the all way to being yourself.
I think the moral of this story is really beautiful. The way Lily tried to speak for the world is that no matter who you are or what gender do you have, or despite the sexuality, love is just love. It's the bonding between souls, and there's no boundaries. Just be yourself, be brave, and live your life to the fullest. And I think that will be the end of our presentation.
Thanks for listening.